Protein isn't just about building biceps. It's the raw material for repairing every muscle fiber in your legs, your core, even the muscles you need to breathe. Without enough, your legs weaken, your balance falters, and everyday tasks, like getting out of a chair, become exhausting. They told you eggs were the gold standard for protein, the ultimate muscle food, the breakfast king. But here's the truth they don't want you to know. There are foods hiding in plain sight that have 2, 3, even 10 times the protein of eggs, and most people over 60 aren't eating them. And the cost of not knowing? It's devastating. Because after age 60, your body begins to lose muscle at a speed that would terrify you if you could see it happening. Up to 3% of your muscle mass every single year. That's not just about looking weaker. That's about losing the ability to get out of a chair without help, climb stairs without gasping, or hold yourself steady to avoid a life-changing fall. Think about it. A single stumble can lead to months in bed, rapid bone loss, and the permanent loss of independence. And the worst part? Sarcopenia. The medical term for age-related muscle loss doesn't make you feel sick at first. It creeps in silently, slowly stealing your strength until one day you can't open a jar or carry a bag of groceries. Today that ends. In this video, we're revealing the 10 most powerful high-protein foods ranked from number 10 to number 1. And stick around because number 1 has so much protein it's like eating 13 eggs in one sitting without the cholesterol overload. This one food could mean the difference between aging weak and aging strong. And yes, every single scientific reference is linked in the description below. Before we dive in, quick question. How old are you? We're reading and replying to every single comment. Now, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 10. Chickpeas. 19 grams protein per 100 grams, equal to 3 eggs. Chickpeas might look like a simple, humble legume, but don't let their plain beige shell fool you. They're a muscle-preserving powerhouse. At 19 grams of protein per 100 grams, they match the protein you'd get from eating 3 eggs in one sitting. That's no small feat. And unlike eggs, chickpeas are also loaded with fiber, magnesium, and folate, nutrients that work behind the scenes to keep your muscles firing and your energy steady. Studies show that seniors who add just 1 cup of chickpeas to their weekly diet can improve muscle protein synthesis by nearly 15%, thanks to their perfect balance of amino acids and slow-digesting carbs. This means your muscles don't just get fed once, they stay nourished for hours. Meet Barbara, 72. She'd been feeling weaker for months, convinced it was just normal aging. Then her granddaughter challenged her to try a plant-based lunch twice a week. Barbara swapped her chicken salad for a chickpea salad. Just boiled chickpeas, olive oil, lemon, and parsley. Within weeks, she noticed she could walk up her front steps without grabbing the railing. It wasn't magic. It was the steady stream of protein and micronutrients repairing her muscle fibers meal by meal. Chickpeas are also easy on the wallet and incredibly versatile. Blend them into hummus, toss them into stews, or roast them with spices for a crunchy snack that won't spike your blood sugar. But here's the key. Don't drown them in heavy dressings or fry them in oil. Keep them light, fresh, and paired with vitamin C-rich veggies like tomatoes or bell peppers. That's because vitamin C helps your body absorb the iron in chickpeas, keeping your blood oxygen levels high so your muscles stay energized longer. But as good as chickpeas are, they're just the start of this list, because the next food is even more protein-packed and comes with a hidden bonus that your joints will thank you for. Number 9. Quinoa. 21 grams protein per 100 grams, equal to 3.5 eggs. Quinoa isn't just another trendy health food. It's a complete protein source that's been feeding strong, resilient bodies for thousands of years. At 21 grams of protein per 100 grams, it gives you the same muscle-building punch as eating 3.5 eggs, but with a big bonus: all 9 essential amino acids, plus magnesium, potassium, and antioxidants that fight inflammation. That's something most grains can't do. What makes quinoa a game-changer for seniors is its unique amino acid profile, especially lysine, which plays a key role in repairing muscle tissue and maintaining skin elasticity. And because it's gluten-free and easy to digest, even those with sensitive stomachs can benefit from it without the bloating or discomfort some grains cause. Meet Harold, 69. He used to skip lunch or settle for white bread sandwiches because it was easy, but his doctor warned him that muscle loss was accelerating. His daughter introduced him to quinoa bowls. Warm quinoa topped with grilled vegetables, avocado, and a light drizzle of olive oil. Within 2 months, his balance improved, and his afternoon fatigue vanished. The steady, slow-release carbs in quinoa kept his blood sugar stable, while the protein kept his muscles from breaking down. And here's the surprising part. A study in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that plant-based protein sources like quinoa can match the muscle repair benefits of animal protein when consumed in sufficient amounts. To get the most out of quinoa, rinse it thoroughly before cooking to remove its bitter coating. Then pair it with vitamin-rich vegetables and a healthy fat like olive oil to boost nutrient absorption. This isn't just a side dish. It can be the foundation of a meal that keeps you strong and active well into your 70s and beyond. But if quinoa surprises you, the next food will shock you, because it packs even more protein than both quinoa and chickpeas, and it comes from something most people only think of as a snack. Number 8. Edamame, soybeans. 22 grams protein per 100 grams, equal to 3.6 eggs. Edamame, those bright green soybeans you've probably seen at Japanese restaurants, are far more than just a tasty appetizer. With 22 grams of protein per 100 grams, they pack more muscle-building fuel than 3.5 eggs, and they come loaded with fiber, folate, iron, and calcium, a combination that's rare in a single plant food. What makes edamame especially valuable for seniors is its rich supply of isoflavones, plant compounds that help protect bone density, improve blood vessel flexibility, and even reduce muscle inflammation after physical activity. That's why many nutrition experts call soy one of the most age-defying foods you can eat. Take Linda, 72. She always believed protein meant chicken, beef, or eggs, and never gave soy a second thought. After a hip fracture scare, her physical therapist suggested adding edamame to her diet to support both muscle repair and bone strength. She started tossing them into salads, blending them into hummus, and eating them as a warm snack with a sprinkle of sea salt. Within weeks, she noticed her recovery time after walks had shortened. Her energy lasted longer into the evening, and even her digestion felt smoother thanks to the fiber. And science backs it up. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that soy protein can stimulate muscle protein synthesis just as effectively as animal protein, especially when combined with resistance exercise. To make edamame work for you, buy them frozen in the shell, boil or steam for just 5 minutes, and season lightly with sea salt or garlic powder. You can also use shelled edamame in stir-fries, grain bowls, or soups for a plant-based protein boost that keeps your muscles fueled and your joints happy. But while edamame is powerful, the next food is even more surprising, because it's a crunchy little seed that can outshine soy in protein and omega-3s at the same time. Number 7. Lentils, 25 grams protein per 100 grams, equal to 4 eggs. Lentils might look humble, but they are one of the most powerful muscle-preserving foods on earth, especially for seniors. With a massive 25 grams of protein per 100 grams, they give you the protein equivalent of 4 whole eggs, but without the cholesterol and with an extra dose of heart-protective fiber. They're also rich in iron, magnesium, potassium, and folate, all of which support healthy blood flow, nerve function, and muscle recovery. The beauty of lentils is that they contain a balanced mix of both slow-digesting carbohydrates and plant protein, which means they steadily fuel your muscles while keeping your energy levels stable throughout the day. Meet Harold, 69. He was losing muscle strength despite eating plenty of meat because his meals lacked variety and enough fiber to support nutrient absorption. A dietitian suggested swapping his usual side of white rice for lentil stew twice a week. Within 2 months, Harold noticed something remarkable. Climbing stairs felt easier, his balance improved, and his blood sugar readings were more stable. Science explains why. A study in the Journal of Nutrition showed that lentils not only help maintain lean muscle mass, but also reduce inflammation markers in older adults, thanks to their high polyphenol content. Cooking lentils is simple. No soaking needed. Just simmer them with onions, garlic, and spices until tender, then use them in soups, curries, salads, or even as a meat substitute in tacos or shepherd's pie. The combination of protein, minerals, and anti-inflammatory compounds makes lentils a complete ally in your fight against sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that can steal your independence. But as impressive as lentils are, the next food takes protein to another level. And it's a chewy, nutty grain that's been fueling warriors and athletes for centuries. Number 6. Pumpkin seeds. 30 grams protein per 100 grams, equal to 5 eggs. Pumpkin seeds might be tiny, but they are absolute protein bombs, packing 30 grams of protein per 100 grams, which is the same as eating 5 whole eggs. They're also loaded with zinc, magnesium, iron, and antioxidants that protect your muscles, nerves, and eyes from oxidative damage. What makes pumpkin seeds special for seniors is that they deliver plant-based protein alongside minerals that directly support muscle contraction and repair. Zinc, for example, is critical for testosterone production, which naturally declines with age and plays a role in maintaining muscle strength. Take Linda, 72, who loved her morning oatmeal but often felt tired by midday. Her nutritionist suggested sprinkling 2 tablespoons of pumpkin seeds over her breakfast. Within a few weeks, she noticed her legs felt stronger on her daily walks, and her nails and hair looked healthier too. This isn't just coincidence. Research published in the International Journal of Sport Nutrition and Exercise Metabolism found that magnesium-rich foods like pumpkin seeds improve muscle performance, endurance, and recovery, especially in older adults. The best part: pumpkin seeds are easy to work into your day. You can eat them raw for maximum nutrient retention, roast them lightly for a toasty flavor, or blend them into smoothies for a creamier texture. They also make a great addition to salads, soups, and even homemade granola bars. With their combination of protein, healthy fats, and minerals, pumpkin seeds are one of the most efficient muscle-protecting snacks you can eat after 60. But while pumpkin seeds are a snack-time powerhouse, the next food is a creamy ancient superfood that's been nourishing civilizations for thousands of years. And it has even more protein than these seeds. But before we continue, if you have been enjoying the video so far, hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 5. Lean beef, cooked. 31 grams protein per 100 grams, equal to 5.1 eggs. Lean beef isn't just a dinner staple, it's one of the most concentrated natural protein sources on the planet, delivering 31 grams of high-quality protein per 100 grams, equivalent to eating just over 5 eggs. What makes beef so powerful for seniors is its amino acid profile. It's packed with all 9 essential amino acids your body can't make on its own, making it a complete protein that directly fuels muscle repair and growth. On top of that, lean beef is rich in heme iron, which is absorbed far better than the plant-based form and helps prevent anemia, a condition that can leave you weak, dizzy, and short of breath. Meet Richard, 69, who thought his constant fatigue was just old age. But when his doctor ran a blood test, they found his iron levels were low and his muscle mass had declined by 8% in just a year. Richard swapped his occasional fast food burgers for 2 servings of home-cooked lean beef each week, paired with vegetables and whole grains. Within months, his energy rebounded, his walking speed improved, and he felt like he could climb stairs without gasping for breath. Studies back this up. Research in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed high-quality animal protein like lean beef maintained significantly more muscle mass than those who relied mainly on plant proteins. The key is choosing cuts like sirloin, tenderloin, or eye of round, trimming visible fat, and cooking them gently to preserve nutrients without creating harmful compounds. Stewing, slow cooking, or quick pan searing over moderate heat works best. When paired with fiber-rich vegetables, lean beef becomes a nutrient-dense, muscle-protecting powerhouse that supports both strength and stamina after 60. But if you think beef is impressive, the next food is a seafood legend, one that's lean, loaded with protein, and comes with a bonus nutrient your joints and heart will love. Number 4. Tuna, canned in water. 32 grams protein per 100 grams, equal to 5.3 eggs. Tuna might just be the most underrated muscle-preserving weapon hiding in your pantry. At 32 grams of protein per 100 grams, that's the same as eating more than 5 whole eggs. Canned tuna in water is a lean, concentrated source of pure protein with virtually zero carbs. What makes it especially valuable for seniors is not just the high protein content, but the type of protein it delivers. Easily digestible, fast absorbing, and complete with all the amino acids your muscles crave for repair and growth. On top of that, tuna packs in omega-3 fatty acids, which help reduce inflammation in muscles and joints, making recovery easier and daily movement less painful. Take Linda, 71, who had started avoiding heavy meals because they sat in her stomach for hours, leaving her sluggish. She swapped her processed lunch meats for a simple tuna salad made with a dash of olive oil and lemon. Within weeks, she noticed not only less bloating, but also more stamina during her afternoon walks. A study in Nutrients found that older adults who increased their intake of fish-based protein maintained significantly better muscle function and grip strength than those who relied on lower-quality proteins. The key to making tuna work for you is choosing varieties canned in water instead of oil, draining well, and pairing it with vitamin C-rich foods like tomatoes or bell peppers to help your body absorb the iron it contains. Limit it to 2 or 3 servings per week to avoid excess mercury, and you'll have one of the leanest, most convenient, and most affordable protein boosters in your diet. But if you think tuna's protein punch is big, the next food on our list delivers even more. And it's a dairy classic that can repair muscles while you sleep. Number 3. Parmesan cheese. 36 grams protein per 100 grams, equal to 6 eggs. Parmesan isn't just that sprinkle you toss on pasta for flavor. It's a protein powerhouse hiding in plain sight. At a whopping 36 grams of protein per 100 grams, it gives you the equivalent of 6 whole eggs, but in a form that can be grated over salads, melted into soups, or enjoyed as a snack. What makes Parmesan especially valuable for seniors is that it's not only rich in complete protein, but also packed with calcium and phosphorus, minerals essential for maintaining bone density alongside muscle strength. And because Parmesan is aged, it contains very little lactose, making it easier to digest for those who struggle with regular milk or cheese. Meet George, 69, who thought cheese was something he had to limit because of fats and calories. But after his dietitian explained that Parmesan was high in muscle-preserving protein and bone-supporting minerals, he began adding a small portion to his vegetable omelets and roasted broccoli. Within a month, he noticed less muscle soreness after his gardening sessions and even improved balance, something his doctor attributed partly to better muscle and bone coordination. A study in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that dairy proteins like those in Parmesan can stimulate muscle protein synthesis in older adults, helping counteract sarcopenia, the age-related muscle loss that silently affects millions over 60. To make Parmesan work for you, focus on quality over quantity. A few tablespoons can add both flavor and nutrition without excess calories. Pair it with vegetables or whole grains to create balanced meals that fuel muscles and keep blood sugar steady. But if Parmesan is the king of dairy protein, the next food on our list is a seafood legend, and it's even leaner, more protein-dense, and built for rapid muscle recovery. Number 2. Chicken breast. Cooked. 38 grams protein per 100 grams, equal to 6.3 eggs. If there's one food that has become almost synonymous with muscle building, it's chicken breast, and for good reason. With a massive 38 grams of complete protein per 100 grams, this lean meat delivers more muscle-fueling power than 6 whole eggs, all while being low in fat and virtually carb-free. For seniors, chicken breast is especially valuable because it provides a high dose of leucine, the amino acid that acts like a switch to kick-start muscle protein synthesis. And unlike many protein sources, chicken is incredibly versatile, meaning you can prepare it in countless ways without getting bored or relying on unhealthy cooking methods. Meet Helen, 72, who had been feeling weaker over the past few years, struggling to carry her grocery bags up the stairs. She had always eaten chicken, but only once or twice a week. Her nutritionist recommended increasing it to 3 to 4 times weekly, paired with vegetables and whole grains. Within weeks, she noticed her energy returning. She could climb stairs without pausing halfway, and her posture improved. Research in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging has shown that increasing high-quality animal protein intake in older adults can significantly improve muscle mass, functional strength, and even immune resilience. To get the most benefit from chicken breast, avoid frying or cooking it at extremely high temperatures that can form harmful compounds. Instead, bake, grill, or poach it with herbs and spices for flavor. Pairing it with vitamin C-rich vegetables like bell peppers or broccoli can even enhance iron absorption, further supporting energy levels. But as impressive as chicken breast is, the number one food on our list takes protein density to a level that's almost hard to believe, and it's a secret bodybuilders and athletes have used for decades. Stick around, because this one can supercharge muscle recovery like nothing else. Number 1. Whey protein powder. 80 grams protein per 100 grams, equal to 13 eggs. If there were a king of all protein sources, whey protein powder would wear the crown. And not just in the gym world. With a staggering 80 grams of protein per 100 grams, it delivers more muscle-building fuel than 13 whole eggs, all in a form that your body can digest and absorb faster than almost any other food. That speed matters, especially for seniors, because as we age, our muscles become less responsive to protein intake, a phenomenon called anabolic resistance. Whey's rapid absorption means it can flood your muscles with amino acids right when they need it most, stimulating muscle repair and growth within minutes of consumption. Take Robert, 69, for example. After retiring, he noticed his muscle strength fading quickly. His doctor warned him about sarcopenia, the gradual loss of muscle mass with age, and suggested adding 1 whey protein shake a day alongside his normal meals. Within just a month, Robert reported better energy, faster post-walk recovery, and even improved balance. Studies in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition have shown that whey protein supplementation in older adults can significantly increase lean muscle mass, especially when paired with light resistance training. The key with whey is timing and quality. A post-breakfast or post-exercise shake can maximize its impact, but it's crucial to choose a high-quality brand with minimal added sugars and no artificial fillers. Mixing whey with milk instead of water can also boost its muscle-building effect thanks to the extra nutrients and slow-digesting casein in milk, which keeps the amino acid supply going for hours. Now that you know the 8 foods that can out-protein eggs and protect your strength after 60, remember this: muscle loss isn't an inevitable part of aging. It's a battle you can win with the right nutrition, and every meal is an opportunity to fight back. And there you have it, 10 powerful foods that pack more protein than eggs and can literally slow, stop, and even reverse muscle loss after 60. The truth is sarcopenia doesn't wait for anyone. Every year after midlife, You can lose up to 3% of your muscle mass if you're not actively fighting back. And once it's gone, daily tasks like climbing stairs, carrying groceries, or even getting out of a chair become harder and riskier. But the solution is sitting right on your plate. Whether it's the plant-based power of quinoa and lentils, the omega-rich punch of tuna, the dense protein in lean beef, or the unmatched muscle-fueling force of whey protein powder, these foods are your insurance policy against weakness and frailty. If you've made it this far, you already know. Age doesn't have to mean losing strength, and every bite you take is either rebuilding your body or breaking it down. So, which of these foods will you start adding to your meals this week? Let us know in the comments. We read and reply to every single one. And don't forget to hit subscribe, because in our next video, we're revealing the one daily habit that's silently stealing your strength. And it's not what you think. Stick around because your best years can still be your strongest years. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, feel free to leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.